betrayer. G'day everyone, Brian here. Jesus knows he is going to be betrayed. He's already told his disciples that this is going to happen to him. That one of the 12, one of his friends, one of those he has spent all this time with will betray him. We've seen him praying, asking that this cup would be taken away from him, but submitting himself to God's will, this way of salvation. He's urged his friends to pray with him, but has found them asleep. No doubt he's disappointed to find them like that. No doubt they were disappointed to be found like that. But when he wakes them up for the third time, he says to them, "Rise, let us go. Here comes my betrayer." And the betrayer comes. But the betrayer is not alone. As Jesus was speaking, Judas, one of the 12, and so here's this reminder that it's not just some random Judas, it's not some random person, this is one of the 12, one of those chosen number. And he appears. And with him was a crowd armed with swords and clubs. And where do they come from? They've been sent from the chief priests, the teachers of the law, and the elders. The tragic reality that the people we find who are arresting Jesus, it's not the Romans. They crucify him, but they're not the ones who begin the process. Rather, it is the chief priests, the teachers of the law, the elders. Now, in one sense, I want to say, well, isn't that good? They are seeking to protect their people from this bloke that they think is a false teacher. And that might be true. But the tragedy is that they're so caught up in what they believe is right and true that they're not seeing all that Jesus has to say and how that fits with everything that their scriptures are teaching. And so they find someone, a betrayer, to lead their thugs to him. Rise, here comes my betrayer. Again, we might find ourselves being the one who betrays Jesus when we don't intend to. And sadly, the church leaders might find themselves being like the chief priests and shutting down the conversations of those young leaders who seem to be challenging the old ways, when in fact we should be listening to what they have to say and seeing if what they are saying does connect with everything that Jesus had to say. And that the challenge they're making to us is a challenge we need to hear. So if you're the one making that challenge, be gracious, because we don't always understand. Be firm, but point to Jesus. Friends, to apply this to us is to ask ourselves, are we the betrayer? Are we like the chief priests? Are we like the ones who fell asleep? I hope we're none of those things. But whatever we are, let's be faithful. Let's keep our eyes on Jesus, this one who has died for us, and let us trust in him. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the weekend, though that might not go as you'd first planned. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.